What's going on YouTube? This is the White Guy here with some more MX vs ATV Reflex, and I'm recording with DX Tori right now, so hopefully that's working on. I think I may have gotten all the issues with it sorted out, but there's some issues with it. It was not wanting to work, but now I think I figured it out. So we should be good to go here, and this is a custom track, obviously, and it is a freestyle track that somebody has sent me, which, if you got tracks you want to send me to look at, and if you send me a track, odds are I'll make a video on it. I got my business email linked on my channel page. You can go ahead and send me an email there, and I'll probably look at the track there, assuming you send me a track and not a virus. If you send me a virus, I will kill you. But, yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. I don't know if he might even want me to name right now, but this is a custom freestyle track. Shout out to this ramp not being at an actual, like, normal angle. That's, like, ramp slightly lifted a bit so you get more of a quarter pipe hit off it. I don't know, this track, like, I was playing Unleashed, and he said he made this track like an Unleashed should talk about. There's not really any freestyle tracks or Reflex, and people should make more of them. I'm really glad people are somebody at least stepped up and took a shot at making a freestyle track, which I guess this is supposed to be a raceable track. Maybe at some point I assume this is going to be raceable, because if this is supposed to be just a freestyle track, like, if you go back and look at that North Shore FMX thing I did for Unleashed, like, there's a bunch of different line choices. You're not confined to one path, whereas this, you're kind of like, that big ramp right there is one off, actually. That'd be nice to see that big ramp used for more things, but I don't know if that big ramp and this landing are one object or what, but, like, if that big ramp could be used and launch that to dirt, that'd be nice, but I don't know if that's all one object. Anyways, back on what I was saying, like with North Shore FMX, there's a bunch of different line choices. Like, I loved that so much because, like, it was out in the backwoods and there's line choices and there's, like, very different elements. Just go watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll try and link it in the description if I can remember, or maybe annotation on screen. But like, it's very different. There's just line choices everywhere and you can go wherever you want. There's, like, very drastic elevation changes, and it makes use of a lot of natural terrain that looks nice. And whereas freestyle, and pretty much every other freestyle course, like, there's line choice. It's not just follow one path. You kind of hit jumps however you want, and you can make your own lines up. Whereas this almost feels like it'd be more of a speed and style-esque type track, because there's one defined path that you follow. There's, like, whoops, and there's a triple over there. So it's make of it what you will. It's nice to see people are trying to do something more for freestyle, which I'd like to see more freestyle tracks with, like, more flowing and types of things. There's very many line choices. You can hit everything in lots of different ways, and more natural things. That'd be cool. Or some, like, very aggressive course, a bunch of ramps. That'd be nice. But, like, yeah, it'd just be cool to see some more freestyle courses that have lots of line choice and incorporate everything. It's hard to explain. Really, it's just people in Unleashed did it very well. Like, if you go back and just look at some Unleashed freestyle courses, they did very good jobs and they're very fun. I wish there's more of that for this game. Props to the guy for at least trying here. I very much appreciate it. This track actually is pretty fun to play with. It's just, I guess it'd be more of a speed style or raceable type thing, because it seems like everybody at Reflex at least is trying to make raceable tracks and racing tracks, and that's it. And nobody's making, like, the free ride-y type tracks. Like in Unleashed, there was Acatello Wells. Somebody made that, and that was a really fun thing to play with, because there's so many different, it's like very flowing and smooth, and there's so many different ways you can hit everything. It's just a lot of fun. Whereas Reflex, it's all racing tracks, and that's pretty much it. And, like, the free ride aspect, everything's kind of just died out, and there's nothing too crazy coming out for Reflex, which is a bit unfortunate. But anyway, that's pretty much that rant's taken care of. If you do have tracks, email them to me, and if you make a really good, like, if you watch that North Shore FMX track, again, I keep mentioning that 'cause that's the one that comes to mind, because it's one of the best freestyle tracks I've ever seen. Go watch that video. Like, something like that, where it's just, like, crazy freestyle lines. It sort of could be, you could see it possibly being built in reality, but there's lots of, like, it's all natural and flowing and, like, built into the environment. Like, it's freestyle course built in the environment, maybe the ramp here or there, and just go watch the video and you'll see what I mean. Stuff like that. If somebody makes a really nice freestyle course, I might even pay you for it. That way. That'll be my way of trying to get the whole free ride thing from Unleashed flowing back into Reflexes. If you make I don't want to hold myself to anything, but there's a small chance you make a really good freestyle course. It's like, just go watch that video I keep mentioning, and you'll see what I mean. Make a really good freestyle course. There's a small chance. There's a chance you may or may not be paid for it if it is very good and I like it. So, that being said, that's been taken care of. So I guess I'll try and focus on this track, and I'll try and commentate this track for one lap after my whole rant there has been taken care of. But yeah, that's kind of what this video is becoming. Honestly, it's just a rant about why it'd be nice to see some more freestyle tracks taking place in Reflex. I just think it would, like, especially, I keep mentioning that one track, but just go look at it. It's just such a good track, and there's more stuff like that. It'd be awesome. try and get up here. There we go. So now I promise I'm done with that for now. We're gonna figure out this track now after I'm done saying it. There's a nice big step down right there. I do really like that you step down onto the ramp, and I don't know if like that big ramp I just launched off of and this ramp I'm landing on right now, I think that might be one object, but if that's not one object, it'd be neat to see that big ramp be used to launch something to dirt, and I don't know if that's one object or not. I feel like if that big ramp wasn't one object, it'd be pretty cool, so you could use it to do some pretty awesome jumps with very smooth angles and whatnot. But this track, it's not the best freestyle track. It's actually might be the best freestyle track made for Reflex, because there's not too many. There's like three freestyle tracks made for Reflex. This actually might be the best one. Actually, these jumps are not the smoothest. They're not the best to land, but I think it's the guy's first or second shot of the track. Props to you for trying, though. Seriously, thank you very much for actually trying to make a freestyle track creator who is watching, who may or may not be named. And I don't think I'm gonna have a link in the description because I'm pretty sure he said it's a private track. So yeah, sorry about that. And I think I might be almost done here as I try to hit a few more jumps here. Let me know what you guys think about the track down in the comments, and if you agree or disagree with me about there should be some more Reflex tracks. And actually, what's his name? Moto A Go Go. If you're watching this right now, upload those goddamn X-Fighters. He told me he made all the X-Fighters tracks. I don't know if he was lying or not, but he said he made all the Red Bull X-Fighters tracks, and he said he would upload them, and they have not come up yet. So if you're watching, upload them now, you son of a bitch, and everybody who is watching, go find Moto A Go Go and pressure him to upload the tracks until he does upload the tracks. Let's see if we can actually do that. Find him on Twitch or whatever, and just yell at him until they're there. He said he made them, and I don't know if he's there or not, so let's call him out on that. And that's pretty much been it for this video. Thank you all for watching and listening to me, and let me know what you guys think about my whole opinion on this in the comments. I will see you guys later, and stay sexy.